Good morning. Jeff Stevens here, Nation of the Cross. Well, an interesting morning today. I spent 3 hours in the county courthouse. I was there for a parking infraction. I did have the opportunity to sit in the courthouse for about 3 hours just to get a date to go back to the courthouse one more time. A lot of people in there disgruntled. A lot of people feel like they're innocent, just like me, sitting in that room waiting for their opportunity to defend themselves. You know, I've been all over the world, and it's really funny how people here get so disgruntled over our court system. You know, and I'm not defending it and saying that it's perfect. There are plenty of bad things that go on in our court system, I'm sure. You watch it on the news just like me. But you know, here's the deal. I felt like the infraction that I got, my parking ticket, was not justified. Well, I get the opportunity to go and stand in court and plead my case, and if found innocent, I won't need to pay that. You know, and that's pretty cool, because you know, a lot of places in the world, for whatever crime you commit, there's just no defending yourself. You're just guilty. Some places have some harsh fines for things. You know, we live in a country where our system is pretty darn good, considering. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. And you know, in order to have that system in place, there's a lot of people that sacrifice. Not just here. There are people who are spending their time downrange making sure we live in the greatest country on the planet. A lot of people that are sacrificing their time, a lot of people that are sacrificing their families, and people that are sacrificing their lives. The other people that are sacrificing are those men and women in blue right back here in the United States. People who are standing the watch every day. You know, it was one of those people that wrote me that ticket. And I'm not saying it didn't make me upset, but I'll tell you what, when we need something and we make the call, they come out and they stand the watch for us daily. We need to be thankful for that. But you know, the thing that struck me most in court today was a young lady. She was in a county jumpsuit. She had come from the back, escorted out by a deputy. She stood in front of the judge while the judge read the warrant charges for her. She had a little bit of a list. You know, this young lady, she could have been more than 20, 21 years old, and standing in court, getting her arraignment. And you know, at one point I saw her turn around and look into the crowd of people, and there was probably 150 people in the room. And it was obvious she was looking for somebody she knew, somebody there to support her. And I noticed as she realized there was nobody there, tears started to roll down her face. Pretty sad. Young girl, locked up, feeling like there's no hope. You know, the Bible tells us that God is a judge. He is a just judge, not just any judge, but the judgment that he makes will be perfect. And I think this morning what hit me the most was, I wonder if she has that hope. So we get this picture in the Bible of being judged, but being able to stand in front of an almighty God and have Jesus step in your place and say, I've taken it. You are guilty, but I took it away. It's paid for. I've got this. And I can't imagine if that girl, with that lack of hope in her eyes, cheeks covered with tears, standing there in that dingy jumpsuit, was being spoken to by the judge, had somebody stepped in and said, hey, I got this for you. Don't worry about it. And can you imagine looking that person in the face and saying, but I did this, I'm guilty, and them saying, that's okay, you trusted in me, so I'm going to take it for you. That's a representation of what Jesus does for us. So today I just implore you, have faith in God, have faith in Jesus Christ. On that day when you stand in front of a perfect judge, he'll be there for you. And again, for those that are standing the watch, whether it be on a foreign shore, some horrible place somewhere in the world, or whether it be the men and women who do it right here. Thank you, and God bless you. This is Jeff Stevens, Nation of the Cross.